Right. Okay, perfect. Well, thanks everyone. Thank you, Maggie, for the invite. As I said, so my name is Giles, or Gilles in French, or Gilles in Dutch. I'm a Belgian magician. And, well, Belgium, of course, is famous for beer, chocolates, and chips and mayo.
Yes.
We'll come to Hercule Poirot in a moment, but I was about to say that's enough about my stomach line, and I'll get on with the magic. And your reference to Poirot is important, so we'll come back to him in just a second. So, is it John? John. I'm just going to put some cards down here on the table, and I just want you to say stop whenever you want. Sooner
Is
rather
that the time? Stop.
Happy? Okay, so the 10 of clubs. All right? Clubs? That's it. Here we go. 10 of clubs. And up there. Now, 10 of clubs. All I do is I just throw the card into the deck, and one card only.
Oh, my goodness.
So that's the quick intro warm-up, settle my nerves. Hello. For the next 2 tricks, I might need an assistant either side. Can Johnny, you have
I've done my duty.
Come on, you're doing so well. Come and join me.
John and Jim. JJ.
Jim, is it?
Yes.
John, Jim. All right.
I think they've been practicing.
I've put this mat at a little bit of an angle, so hopefully you can see. But here I've got a card box. All right. Lots of card boxes. They have 2 packs of cards for card games with 2 packs of cards. So canasta, bridge, whatever. Mine has a pack of cards at the top. Okay, get that out, and it's empty at the bottom. The reason it's empty at the bottom is the bottom half represents fantasy, the fantasy world, the imagination world, and the top, in my case, represents reality. All right. So, Jim, you're going to be reality today. John, fantasy. All right. And of course, magic is indeed often where reality and fantasy sort of come together. All right. So, I've got here a deck of cards, and we'll give them a quick shuffle, something like that. We can even, let's do this properly. Okay, and if I cut, and John cut, lovely, and Jim cut. Okay, so we've shuffled, we've all cut, and now I'm going to give you, Jim, some instructions, because you're reality, all right? So I'm going to look away, and so just in case I've sort of been counting cards, I'm going to ask you to cut again, all right? And so complete the cut, so you've got one nice pile, and then without looking at it, you're just going to take the top card, so don't look at it, just take the top card, and while you're holding it, take the whole pack and turn it upside down. So the whole pack is now face up, and you're still holding that single card face down. And without looking at it, just insert it back into the deck somewhere. So you've now got a face down card somewhere inside that face up pack. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. Brilliant. So that was reality, all right?
Now shambles.
Now, let me hand you that imaginary deck. all right? And you're going to do this. You've got to take it out of the box first. Anyway, all right. So yes, give it a lovely little shuffle, and then again, I'm going to look away and do the same thing. All right. So you're going to cut. So I can't count cards, and you're going to take the top card, and you're going to turn over the whole deck, and you're going to.
John, you've got to do it, John.
You've got to play. You've got to play the game. Yeah. This is serious. So you're going to turn over the deck, so it's face up now, and then insert that one card you haven't looked at back into the deck. All done?
All done.
Beautiful, beautiful. So we've now got reality and we've got fantasy here, yes? So if I spread the cards here, all right, there is of course one card that's face down. Now I can see that because I'm a magician, okay? But the one card that is face down, if I look at it, it is of course the 10 of diamonds.
Yes.
Can you see that? 10 of diamonds?
Yeah, of course, yes. So yeah.
Jim, clearly. Let's see if fantasy and reality come together. So do you want to spread the cards?
Otherwise he's wasting his time. He's not going to win his exam, is he?
And there is one card, luckily. What did we say? 10 of diamonds, didn't we?
Diamonds.
Yeah. You want to show it to everyone?
Oh,
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're better.
Yes, that's right, you're right.
All right. So
you
now
passed.
I've got another two. I've got another two, and they get harder all the time. So there was a lovely lady at the back there who said Hercule Poirot,
Yes.
and Hercule Poirot is, of course, the most famous Belgian around. Sadly, he's fictional, but we'll still accept Hercule Poirot. So, what we're going to do is, so Hercule Poirot, he's for those who don't know, does everyone know who Hercule Poirot is?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Belgian detective. He often comes about with a lovely wax moustache, exactly that. And here we go, let's give this a go. Hercule Poirot, which is me for today, is going to find two cards, but we're going to make it hard. So, hang on, if you just say stop whenever.
Stop.
There. So, look at that card, and I'll show it to a few people on this side of the room. Everyone happy over here? Remember that, because that's important.
We've got short-term memory, though.
And John, if I can get you to look at that card, and a few people on this side of the room, can you all see that? Yes? Right. So, now the trick is to lose those two cards somewhere in the deck, and then shuffle away, all right? So, what I do need are my glasses, because otherwise I can't see a thing. So here we go. All right, there we go. There are my glasses. I feel a lot better now. I suddenly thought I can't see anything. So, got my glasses, and what we do, we make it even harder, is we turn half the deck face up and half the face down, and shuffle away, like this. And it's quite important. You see, you can see half the back, they're all ins and outs. A bit of a mess, yes? Yeah, a little bit of fancy work, not much. And then we'll give them another shuffle just to make sure. Like that. Something like this. And then, if I'm lucky, if you look, you can see it. Ooh. It's a real mess. You've got half the cards are face up, half the cards are face down. And in fact, I can even show you here. You've got sort of face to face, back to face, face to back, and oh, perfect. We've got back to back here as well. So you've got a whole assortment of cards. Now, Jim, if I tell you I've found your card, Hercule Poirot, et voilà, mais oui, I've found your card, and not only have I found your card, but your card now is the only one which is face up in that deck of cards, all right? right? So we'll put that to the test. So what was your card?
5 of clubs.
5 of clubs. Ah, I'm not sure if you can see that. I've got the 8 of diamonds. Are you sure it wasn't the 8 of diamonds?
Yeah.
You're saying it was the
5 of clubs.
5 of clubs. Were you 8 of diamonds?
Yes.
Poirot is struggling.
Yeah.
I normally do this left to right, but today we'll go right to left. All right, sort of like driving on the other side of the road. Basically, that's
In Belgium.
in Belgium, exactly that. So 8 of the diamonds is yours, isn't it? Yes. So let's just make sure there wasn't another card lost in there, but there isn't. Okay, so we've got the 8 of diamonds, and oh, that's not particularly clean. Doesn't matter. This is practice, rehearsal. Jim, you said, so now I've turned over your card again, but this time it's face down in the face up deck. So remind me what your card was?
5 of clubs.
5 of clubs. So one bit has worked. We have got one face down card. Let's just see what we've got. So Poirot is having a little bit of an off day because I still reckon it's the 8 of diamonds, which was your card. But if I've got the 8 of diamonds, then what's this card here? So that's Hercule Poirot. So on that note, I tell you what, do you want to stay? It might as well, it's probably easier to stay, and then I'll do my last little trick. If I can find what I'm looking for. Yes, I think so.
Dodgy pack.
No, well, dodgy pack. No, well, it is. They are all the same, but they were. So I then would ask, and we'll run out of time, effectively, but I would ask people to give me the names of famous Belgians, you see, and apart from Poirot, people sometimes struggle. So I've got here, it's a blank deck, but I've written the names of a whole load of famous Belgians. Most of them are tennis players or footballers, but actually you've got people like, just trying to look now, people like the actor Jean-Claude Van Damme, you may know, Adolphe Sax, who invented the saxophone. Audrey Hepburn, correct. I've got her. She was born in Belgium, and so there are a few famous Belgians. But what I'm going to do, I'll just use the. I'm just going to use. How many have I got there? I've got 5. I only need 4. I'll put those here. So. 4 famous Belgians, right? So what we do, first one in, we know the first one. We've got Hercule Poirot, even though he's fictional, but we'll let him through. Second one, also fictional. Tintin, yes. All right. Third one, also fictional. Who's been to Brussels and seen the Mannequin Piss? Yes, also fictional. But I'll come back. I'll explain a little bit about these characters. And fourth one is Eddie Merckx. Yes, the cyclist? Okay, right. So what I'm going to do is, obviously I'm going to lose them in the deck, give them a good shuffle, like a Belgian mayonnaise. There we are, all mixed up. And let's see if we can locate those famous Belgians. So, the first one in, if we remember rightly, was Hercule Poirot, yeah? And Hercule Poirot, written by Agatha Christie, who also wrote Miss Marple. And there he is, there's Hercule Poirot, all right. And then who went in next? Tintin. Tintin went in next. So for Tintin is a comic strip, yes, written by Hergé. Exactly, that is good. This is good. Although actually Hergé is a pen name. They're his initials, but anyway, that's. Oh, that's good. There's Tintin. All right.
I'm everything.
And who did we have third into the pile? We had the Mannequin Piss. Now I love this. So the story goes. The story goes that the Manneken Pis saved Brussels from almost certain destruction because he peed on the flames and extinguished the fire that was about to engulf Brussels. So, as opposed to the Great Fire of London, the Manneken Pis saved Brussels, and there he is, you see. And finally, but not least, who did we have? Oh, we had the famous Eddie Merckx. And Eddie Merckx is quite hard to find, so let's just try. Let's see how we do. One more shuffle, I think. Should do it. There we go. Yes, something like that. And then, if I just swivel these decks nicely like that, there is Eddie Merckx. And I guess I would say, for famous Belgians, like all celebrities, they end up, rising out of the pack. So there we are. Those will be my concluding words. So thank you all. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm afraid that's it for today. But thank you for your attention. As I said, I have to run, so I'm going to leave you and enjoy your teas and coffees. And who knows, I might come back next week. It might have to be the same one, so I'll probably have to leave the same routine. I'll probably leave it for a few weeks and come back again and try some other tricks on you. Very good. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. A few cards along the way. But that's all right. I'll tidy it up.
All the best.
Well, it's a little while. I'll see you all now. Now I know you all. I'll see you all in the.
Do you have to have a written exam as well?
Do I have?
Do you have to have a written exam as well? No.
No.
It's all practical.
It's all practical. Yeah.
Did you make up that game yourself?
No is the answer. They do score you a little bit for originality.
Yes.
Twist on it.
Yeah, so.
And is it true that you're sworn to secrecy for the whole of your life?
More or less.
Yes, you are.
More or less, yes.
Yeah. Unless we meet him out and we get him and tie him up.
Yes.
When he's out walking his dogs.
Get him when he's down.
Yes.
I've got to do 2 trips to the car, so you'll see me again.
And I'll have the, don't forget your phone.
No. No, I'll do 2 trips.